Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. Today, we are going to take on another paralogue. I know, it seems like we've been doing a lot of paralogues lately. If you've been keeping up with the most recent episodes, then yes, I know. We've been doing a lot of paralogues, but that's because we need to get them done. They have a due date, or a deadline, I guess, not a due date. Yeah, these two right here. We only have two left. We'll knock one of them out of the way today. And another one in the next episode, and then we should be done. At least for a long while. I'm not sure if there are any more paralogues after these. There might be. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played through this game the first time, so I don't really remember absolutely everything. But what I do know is that before we head on into this month's, or not this month's mission, this paralogue here, we're going to have Bernadetta reclass into a sniper. She's the only one that can promote into an advanced class 100% of the time right now. There's no reason not to because she mastered her Cavalier class. So, yeah, there's really no reason not to. Oh, she also has a 74% chance of becoming a Paladin? That's actually really not bad. I guess because she already has B rank in Lance. Yeah, if we get her up to B rank in Riding, we might actually be able to make her into a Paladin at some point. That'd be crazy. That would give her a lot of strength. Well, I guess not a lot of strength. Dang, her strength is 20 by, just based on what it is, or what? Oh, no, because she's at 20 because of the other class, the Cavalier class. Okay, whatever. But yeah, like I said, I think we're going to make her into a sniper. It just makes the most sense to me because that's what she does. You know, bows are her main thing. And these stats aren't too bad either. She loses a point of HP. And she's actually down to 31/30 after we change her. 30 HP because I exchanged her HP plus 5 ability for a different one. It was for Dexterity plus 4. I just feel like with her, I really just want her to be super incredibly accurate. And then to me, that makes the most sense. So we'll do that. Movement we lose because obviously we're not on a horse anymore. But 5 movement still isn't bad. And our dexterity goes through the roof, goes to 29. And then with dexterity plus 4, our dexterity is 33. We're going to be hitting pretty much everything. Gain a point of speed and some other stuff as well. And the main thing, though, is that we get bow fair, which gives us attack plus 5 when using a bow. So if we are not at full HP, then we activate Persecution Complex, which gives us plus 5 attack. And on top of that, as long as we're using a bow and in the sniper class, we get bow fair, so that's another plus 5. So if she is at anything less than full HP, she will essentially be doing 10 extra damage, which is insane. That is a lot of extra damage. So, yeah, she is definitely going to be huge. And then also, bow range plus 1, which I believe is just the same as in the archer class. But it'll be kind of nice to give her that extra range back. So let's make her into a sniper. There's no reason not to, as I've already stated. I mean, we could have tried to make her into a paladin if we really wanted to and keep going with the mounted bow user thing, but
I passed.
Oh wow, that defense and resistance boost actually stays no matter what. So even if we were to change her back into the Cavalier class, she would still have that much defense. Honestly, I should once I get to the point where I can start changing them into a lot of advanced classes, I should definitely promote them into multiple of them if I can, because they might be able to get a bunch of permanent stat boosts just from promoting, which would just make them better units overall. I think that might work. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do for right now, because like I said, no one else can really promote 100%. There's like a couple of people that have like a 67% chance of promoting, which, I mean, is not terrible, but I'd prefer not to waste the advanced seals, so we're just going to do this. Now, the time has come for us to rematch this paralogue right here. If you did not watch episodes, I believe it was 31 and 32, we took this on quite a while ago. And it was a bit of a pain because there were endless reinforcements that kept coming indefinitely. I mean, yeah, endless reinforcements. And the problem with that is that they were, one of them was an assassin, which was really fast, really hard to hit and stuff. and just not good. This time, however, we have recruited Alois, first of all, so now he'll have more than just a silver axe, which his stats will be a bit worse, but he'll be able to use gauntlets, which will greatly increase his accuracy against the thieves and assassins. And we also have a much stronger Byleth, like an incredibly stronger Byleth now that he's got Swordfare. He's going to be doing like 7 more damage than he did the last time we were here, or maybe even more than that, which is absolutely insane. And we also have warp magic, so we can warp Byleth and or Edelgard straight to the boss. We have 2 uses of warp, so really this map should be absolutely easy right now because of warp. So we're going to do this today. We might actually just be able to knock it out like super quick. And if it goes quick enough, we might just hop straight into the next paralogue, so that we have less to do in the next episode. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'm overestimating our abilities. Maybe this is still going to be difficult.
And that is our situation.
So we can go through this again. We've already seen this before, but for anyone that may not have seen the earlier episodes, we can just watch it again quick.
But with so few knights, we'll surely.
I guess I should have read the thing too, but whatever. You could go back in the video and pause and read what it had to say if you want. I've already read it before, like I said, in episode like 31, so I don't care, but whatever.
Ah, Professor. Excellent timing.
What's going on? This sounds like deja vu.
Alois, you're not going to suggest we send students, are you?
I am, actually. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, and this time Byleth has green hair. The last time we attempted this, Byleth actually had blue hair. So, it's definitely, a lot of stuff has happened since the last time we attempted this.
I do. We can't send them out on a knight's mission without Rhea's blessing.
I'm sure I can get the go-ahead. I'll just say the students have a new field training opportunity or something like that.
A new opportunity to get murdered.
Besides, we'll be there. We're not going to let them get killed by pirates.
Sure. What's this about pirates?
There are pirates causing havoc in the port of Deirdre, at the center of House Regan's territory.
Which I believe would be Claude's territory, or Claude's family's territory.
The Merchants Association sent a request via the Eastern Church asking for protection.
The Eastern Church, yeah.
You haven't heard of the Eastern Church? I suppose it's because they don't have much of a presence.
The Eastern Church controls Eastern Fodlan. They don't have a standing army like we do.
Sounds like their problem.
So, for incidents like this, they customarily ask for help from the Central Church.
I imagine they want to contribute to make their presence known in the Alliance.
Be that as it may,
Right.
we knights are quite busy. We don't have personnel to spare.
Right, so you want us to do it.
Therefore, we're enlisting your help.
That's fine. We're much
You could
stronger
have some
now.
experience dealing with pirates from your mercenary days, right?
Yeah, I mean, not one's
Students
this
have
terrible,
dealt
though.
with pirates, so this shouldn't be a problem for them.
Come with us, won't you? Think of it as a training exercise. The Merchants Association will reward us handsomely.
Alright, let's go. Sure thing.
We don't have time to lose. Let's take care of this quickly.
One other thing that's really good now that we're coming back super buffed is that we might actually be able to get that reward from the Merchants Association. Because if you let the enemies into the town, or into the village, it takes away some of the money, or some of the goodies that you would otherwise get from the Merchants Association, the longer that the thieves are inside the village. So, yeah, of course. I already restocked everyone and such, so we're good. All we have to do is select our units. But yeah, this is bringing back some bad memories. But I'm going to guess these guys look nowhere near as terrifying as they used to. I mean, yeah, 26 attack? That's not really that much. Like, if you... in the last battle we did, everyone had, like, attack in the 30s. Yeah, 33 is not even that big of a deal anymore. 33 and 23 attack speed is really not that big of a deal. Like, for instance, yeah, Byleth with the Iron Gauntlets doesn't get doubled by him, so he only takes 12 damage from this assassin. The last time we were here, this assassin was probably almost one-shotting Byleth. Now Byleth could take 3 hits from this assassin, which is crazy just how far we've come. Now, of course, Alois isn't as much of a monster as he once was. Because, like I said, he doesn't have the ridiculous stats he had, but he does have access to the gauntlets now, which makes him better overall, in my opinion. Did not mean to do that. So in general, like I said, I think we're just much better off. Our bow users are stronger. They're going to be better against these wyvern riders than they even more so than they were last time. We have our own flyer if we want to fly at them. In fact, Ingrid might not be terrible, although her attack speed's not all that fast. These guys have 22 attack speed. Although this is with a steel lance equipped, so how much would it be with an iron sword? She'd be 6 faster, so she'd have 21 attack speed. She actually wouldn't get doubled by these guys. And she's got 17 protection. So, I mean, they'd be doing... Oh my gosh, they'd be doing about 20 damage to her. But she could actually live a hit from both of them. If we needed her to, yeah. Could she? I don't know, maybe because with weapon triangle, maybe? I don't know, actually. I don't know how weapon triangle deals with damage. I think we would just take 21 from both of them anyway, so maybe we couldn't. But we have a good chance to dodge, probably, if we are using a sword. Okay. Well, in any case, also, Edelgard is even better, somehow, than she was last time. 28 protection. She takes almost nothing, even from these guys. She takes almost nothing, even from, like, everyone. Whereas last time, when everyone ganged up on her, she took a decent amount of damage. Now, she takes almost nothing from a majority of these guys. It's only a few units that can hit her, that can hurt her. So we're much better. And of course, like I said, we can just warp to this boss whenever we want to. He only has 18 protection, and he's only a brigand. 42 HP, 18 protection. So we just have to essentially have 60 attack power, and we can kill him. Edelgard plus Byleth, I'm sure can do that just fine. In fact, like Silver Axe, let's see. That's 16 plus 28. 16 plus 28. That's already doing massive damage. That's already doing 44 damage. Are you kidding me? And then with Smash, we would be doing 47. Which means we'd only need to do 13 damage with Byleth, which I'm confident we could do. So we could win this very, very quickly. Like, let's say we had Edelgard, Byleth, Linhardt, Dorothea, and someone with rally movement. We might be able to set it up and win on turn 1, which would be hilarious, but I don't want to win on turn 1 because I want to actually get some experience from this map. But what I'm saying is I think we could actually set up a win really quickly. So let's just mainly get the units we know we're going to use, and I think that would be more so what we want to do. So we need Linhardt, we need Dorothea, and Hubert's unavailable. Interesting, must be something specific to this month. He must be off doing something, but at least we have Edelgard. At least we have Edelgard, that's the most important thing. It's unfortunate that we don't have Hubert, I guess, but I don't think we really need him. I mean, unless he's the one that has Stride, in which case I'm just going to take his battalion off of him. Where is it? Resonant Flames? Yeah, no, he doesn't have it. I think Flame has Stride? Yes, she does. Okay, so is there anyone else I could give it to that has more movement? Like perhaps Ferdinand? What if I try to swap their battalions? Does that work? Because if we do that, we might actually be able to just, like, absolutely crush this. Yeah, they can do a trade. Yeah, they can do a trade, which means, yeah, we'll trade back at some point, but now Ferdinand has Stride, and yeah, I think we really could set this up to win in, like, 2 turns if we want. As long as we bring Ferdinand, which we will. So we got Ferdinand, we got Bernadetta as our primary bow user, other than, I guess, Shamir. We already have Shamir, too, so I guess we don't really need any other archers other than Shamir and Bernadetta. That should be enough. Ingrid, our flyer. We need Edelgard because she's too dang good. We need Linhardt for warp magic, Dorothea for dancing, Ferdinand for moral support, and also because he's got Stride. I mean, we don't really need Felix, but do we need anyone else is the question. I mean, like, is anyone else going to do better than Felix? I don't think anyone's going to do better than Felix, but I might want someone else to get experience instead of Felix. Yeah, just in general, I think I'd rather give someone else experience, like Caspar. And then for adjutants, I guess we just want strength on this map mainly. So I'll give Lysithea, Lysithea over to Byleth, and I'll give Hanneman to Edelgard, I think. Just for the extra chance, for some extra damage and such. And then plus, since these two are probably going to be getting most of the action, then our adjutants will actually be getting some decent experience, hopefully. And that should be it. Now all we have to do is just make sure our units are lined up the way we want them to be. So we've got Byleth right here. That's good. Next we want Edelgard up here. Dorothea right here. And then we want Ferdinand up here. And this essentially is going to be the group. These five, I mean, Shamir and Alois are just kind of here. But these are going to be the group that works together essentially to just win the map. And then the group down here we'll use to take on these guys. They're pretty strong, but I mean, I feel like Caspar can take some hits. Yeah, I mean, as long as we equip some gauntlets, he'll definitely be able to do some stuff. These two can help take them down. Let me think. Actually, I think we're gonna actually be able to beat this before the Wyvern Riders even enter the town, which is crazy. I think instead of Bernadetta, I'm gonna bring someone that's a little bit more of an offensive powerhouse. I mean, Bernadetta is pretty strong, don't get me wrong, but I want someone who's like really, really fast. And I think I'm actually going to bring Petra instead, because Petra has a sword, and she's just in general going to be able to outspeed all these guys. She's got silver sword, so she can do some huge damage. 31 attack. In fact, she almost takes this guy down from full with her silver sword. But yeah, we got her, we got Caspar, we've got Ingrid. So between the three of them, they should be able to handle these three, and then the Wyvern Riders that will be coming up behind them. Shamir, Alois can stay with this group over here, I guess. Shamir can sort of come down here and shoot at these Wyvern Riders when they want to try to get into the village. And yeah, like I said, I think we should be able to beat this relatively quickly. I would say 5 turns or less, unless I decide, or unless we go for experience. But this map will be controlled at my pace, which is so much better than how it was last time. So much better. All right, defeat the enemy commander. This is why we need warp. We can kill as soon as we kill the commander, we win. So we win whenever we want to, which is absolutely amazing.
Tremble before us. We are the great navy of Elmira. Resist, and we'll burn this town to the ground.
Yeah, these guys are they're just lying. Stupid pirates.
The Elmira Navy. This is going to be tougher than I expected.
They're obviously bluffing. It seems to be working on the merchants. Shall we?
Hey, but then maybe the merchants will be more grateful and give us some better stuff.
Save us! We'll reward you handsomely.
Please, please do. I would.
It would be a disaster if they attacked our shops. Please, don't let them into town.
We've got you. Leave it to the Knights of Seiros.
I will try my best, dude, but I really can't make any promises because, yeah, if they make it into town and remain for 5 turns, we lose. But if they make it into town at all, it starts cutting into our rewards, which really sucks. And that's even if they're not even by their shops. It doesn't even have to be by their shops to ruin their shops. I don't know how that works. His video game logic, I guess. But it's also pretty garbage.
That's my cue.
But it is what it is. Right, so we still can't play sloppy, because if we play sloppy, we'll probably get ourselves killed. But at the same time, like, we have a lot more leeway than we did the first time, for sure. And it's entirely possible we'll actually be able to make it through this map without letting any of them into town.
To work.
So we're just going to mainly go along with the plan that I talked about right before we started. I mean, unless I calculated wrong, I think we'd be one shy. Yeah, we'd be one shy. My gosh, see, look, like Petra is like a monster to them now, which is crazy. Like she was okay before, but now she's like amazing against them. Jeez, Caspar is also putting in work. But I think I'm going to use Caspar just to kill this guy. We can use our Steel Gauntlets Plus are actually more accurate, so I'm going to go for that. Give him the old 1-2 punch to the gut and take him on down. But yeah, see, we're not getting that much experience here. So as much as I want to get experience in the first place, it's also like not like it's not something we absolutely have to do, is what I'm getting at. Also, that guy just hit us with a 35. It's not very realistic game. All right, let's turn the damage on just so we can see it. This guy's got a decent chance to hit Ingrid. So I guess instead of just attacking him outright, we'll just equip a steel sword and just sort of chill here. But this prevents them from getting into town, which is what we want the most, because we want that reward, whatever it may be. And then we just need to get Ferdinand and Dorothy a bit closer to this group over here. And we also need to push forward just a little bit. And then we should be able to warp Byleth and Edelgard. Because if we can get to warping them around here or something like that, then they can both just run up and kill him. They also could, I guess if we could warp them and get them to the point where they could run up here, Byleth could just kill this guy and then Edelgard could run up and face the boss. Or vice versa. Something like that. How fast is he? He's only got 13 attack speed, so I think we could actually just double him with Byleth. We could probably even use the Sublime Creator Sword if we really wanted to. Which might be overkill, but at the same time, I don't know that I care all that much. We could definitely double him with the Iron Sword with Edelgard, but I don't know if that would kill him outright. So, in fact, I don't think it would at all. But not a big deal. These guys do nothing to Edelgard, which is, I guess, as to be expected, because she is the greatest ever, of course. So yeah, let's just throw her on in there. She takes nothing, which is pretty great. And then we move everyone else in, I guess. I do want to make sure I take down this assassin, because he's probably the one that is the most intimidating out of everyone here. Yeah, we could actually one-shot him if we used Sublime Heaven. I don't want to, but we could. We could also do a lot of damage with just like a rapier or a steel sword with Wrath Strike.
Ready and able.
With Alois, I mean, I guess I should also see if we can just use gambits, because that would also be really helpful. If we could land a gambit here, that would be amazing. We have a decent chance, and we have 8 turn wheels, whatever you want to call them, divine pulses. So really, if we miss, it's not a big deal, but we don't miss. Alois does not miss. Also, sorry if the webcam is being weird. I don't know why, but my webcam is just like, it's been freezing a lot lately. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or if it's actually on the recording. If it's on the recording, then sorry. I don't know. I guess technology just absolutely hates me, which, I mean, I guess I kind of already knew, but I don't know. A bit unfortunate. Yeah, we can just punch this guy to death, which is nice. We get 3 experience from killing an assassin. But I guess it is because Byleth is so over-leveled. I mean, how high are they? I mean, yeah, they're level 21, so we're a bit higher leveled than them. But that's definitely because we're on Maddening mode. We definitely get less experience on Maddening mode because we would not be getting this little of experience if it was any other mode. Like, nowhere near that little experience. I think we could actually throw Linhard in here if we want to, because he is incredibly strong, and I'm not that fearful for his life, especially if we use Nosferatu, because he should be able to heal any damage he takes, and just be fine. So we'll do that with Linhardt. And none of them can get into the village, which is great. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no one can enter this range, which is pretty much all we wanted. In fact, you know what we could do? We could actually move Ferdinand right there and move up here with Dorothea, and then we can dance for Ferdinand and get him a little bit closer too.
Back to the fray.
And then, I mean, we could just have him go kill this guy if we want, and then bait this guy in after. Because, yeah, we're confident this guy can't move into the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he would need 6 movement, but he was only got 5 movement. So we know he can't get in there. And now if we go over here, oh my gosh. Ferdinand. My dude. Ferdinand, come on, man. Why are you so weak? Oh, well, it's fine. We can throw a javelin and then just chill if we want. Because this guy can't counterattack, or he can't even move on the next turn, rather. This guy's going to go after us either way, so let's just park Ferdinand here. Yeah, let's put him here so that that thief will attack him. I don't think it's a big deal. Now here starts the onslaught of endless reinforcements that never end. The most amazing decision anyone has ever made in a video game, or in designing a video game. Alright, so that guy did a bunch of damage to us, but we healed most of it back, which is what we expected to do. This guy can't attack anyone other than Ferdinand, which is good for us.
Seems simple enough.
Ferdinand gets B rank in riding, which means he should actually be able to promote into a paladin soon, if not now. Because I believe he's got B rank in lances, at least. This guy attacks Caspar, I guess just because he wanted to live. Because I'm sure he could have done more damage to Petra. But then again, Petra also would have had the chance to dodge, so I guess he made the right call. Alright, this guy attacks. Oh, we miss. Oh, but Miracle activates! My gosh. Linhardt just has the greatest luck ever, I guess. That's pretty funny, actually. Wow. Alright. Cool. Now the question is, how far can Linhardt warp people? How far does warp send someone? Warp space within a range based on magic. Based on like what? Like based on actual magic, like 1 to 25? Or are you talking about like something else? Yo, okay, then that is not. Yeah, that's not as far as I would have hoped. We can send him, how many spaces away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so it's 1 to magic over 5. Okay. So then ideally we'd want to get them somewhere over like to here. 1, 2, 3. I guess over like here would work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we ideally want to be able to get Byleth and Edelgard over here. Over here, something like that. And then warp them. That would be what we would want to do, I think. So these guys can enter the town, but I'm not sure that they will. They do 19 times 2, which means I think if we equip an iron sword, yeah, we live. We can live both hits. So yeah, if we actually equip an iron sword, they should both go for her as long as they don't have anyone else in their range. How is it that they're doubling Petra? It must be because I've got steel sword equipped and not iron sword. I'm fine with them attacking Petra as long as she's got enough health to take the hit. Which she should have enough health. She could take 37. This guy's got 36 attack. Yeah, that should work. Question is, I think I need to get Caspar to safety, though. Make sure they can't hit him. Because they would probably kill him. Well, I guess it depends, because they double him, but he's got defense. 36, so I mean, they do 30 damage to him. Which, I mean, is quite a bit of damage, but at the same time, like, he can live 1. So what we could do is we can put him, like, over here. And just use the regular steel gauntlets. It's accurate enough.
You see that?
I did see that, Caspar. I really did. Alright, now if we just make sure Petra's out of the range. Iron Bow should also be light enough, right? That we don't get doubled. 6, so that's 4 extra speed. That's 21. We don't get doubled. Great. So what I'm thinking is we shoot this guy with the Iron Bow twice with Petra. Yeah, no, they're both... Well, one's targeting Petra, one's targeting Ingrid, but that works for me. As long as they're not heading into the village. That's not good. That's not good. We can't kill him from where we're at with the iron sword. We could kill him with the steel sword. I mean, we could just hope for a dodge, really, because I mean, like, 51 is not super accurate, and the other guys have like 60, so we can hope for a dodge, and if it doesn't work out, turn wheel. We could also place her here, and then she could only get attacked once, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Yeah, because the other guy can't reach. Well, I guess if this one went up top. But if she's next to Petra, maybe she'll get extra avoidance. I don't know actually exactly. But it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Alright, but as I was saying, we need to push forward the other group over into this range. Somewhere around here-ish. So that we can just warp them over to here. Which I think we could do on the next turn, honestly. Because if we get these 4 over to here-ish, and then hit them with the stride with Ferdinand, they should be able to run to where they need to run. Or maybe not. Well, how many? We have 2 uses of stride, right? Stride has two uses, right? It does. Alright. Well, what I'm thinking is we use stride right now. And then we want to try to get Edelgard and Byleth toward the bosses. Or toward the boss. Singular. So what we need to do first is... Well, Linhardt's not looking too good. Linhardt is not looking too great. My gosh, we absolutely destroyed this guy with steel gauntlets. We really just need this guy to die. It's fine. We have plenty of opportunities to kill him. We only need to hit 2 out of the 4, so I mean, like, really not that big of a deal. Okay, so now all we need to do is just kill this guy, and this guy. How far can Dorothea go? She can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, because we have so many divine pulses left, I don't mind risking accuracy right now. So then, yeah, he would die. So we can't leave this guy alive, unfortunately. What I'm thinking is, as long as we get Edelgard in far enough, that's what we really need, because we might actually just be able to kill the boss straight up with just Edelgard.
As expected.
So that's all that we really need. And then let's put Dorothea over here. Use Thoron because then it gets us closer to our destination for next turn. And then as long as we stay out of the range of some of the most terrifying units, we should be fine. I think Edelgard should theoretically be able to take a large number of hits. And honestly, I just need her to be like right here, and then we should be able to warp her to the boss next turn, although I want to make sure I don't accidentally screw myself over by having no escape route, so I'll place her right there. And then we will move Shamir down closer in case they the Wyvern Riders decide to go into the village for whatever reason. But like I was talking about earlier, like we really shouldn't be taking too long to finish this game, or this map. This game, yes, we still have quite a ways to go before finishing the game. But as for finishing this map, we are looking fine. Alright.
Smash up the houses and trash the shops. Swipe anything that's not nailed down.
If they attack the town, we won't even be able to pay the knights their reward.
Dude, he's literally not by anything. He just entered the town, and Shamir is going to murder him. Also, way to go, Edelgard, not taking any damage from that guy. Like, taking absolutely 0 damage from him.
That's not good.
Yeah. We gotta beat them quick. I understand. And we will. Yeah, in fact, we could... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could slip by these guys. Yeah, Edelgard can actually reach the boss right now. Because all we have to do is warp her with Linhardt, and to do that we would just need to stride. We could get Edelgard to the boss this turn, which is kind of insane. We can't get Byleth to the boss, but honestly, all we need to do is just have Edelgard be able to take a couple hits up at the boss. There aren't any chests on this map, are there? There aren't, so there's no reason for me to, like, mess around here. So Shamir can run up on this guy and honestly just murder him. Also, why is Fusillade so inaccurate? But apparently she can't murder him alone. She needs some help. She needs some help with the murdering.
The limit is nearby.
Oh my gosh, we actually can't. We can't kill this guy. Yeah, why is Fusillade so inaccurate? Isn't it just like an arrow thing? Man, I should have had her have a silver bow. Yeah, she should have had a silver bow. That's my bad, I guess. Oh well. With this, I guess curved shot just for that extra accuracy. We need to kill this guy though, because otherwise the group down there will die. Or someone will die, most likely Petra. But yeah, now Caspar can take him down unless he misses, which he does, but Edelgard should be able to back him up, so that shouldn't be too terrible. Well, I guess it depends on if we're able to land a Night Kneeler. Tempest Lance is 64 with Iron Lance. And Night Kneeler is also 64. So we had to roll a 64 no matter what. But we kill him, so we're fine. This guy, unfortunately, we can't kill. But he should attack Edelgard. Or, not Edelgard. Shamir. And Shamir has close counter, I believe? Yeah, so all we really need to do is just... Honestly, because we can't kill him with... because we can't kill him in one turn anyway, we just use an iron bow. He'll attack us next turn, and we can counterattack him because we have close counter, and shoot him and kill him. So that's not really a big deal. Now we can get, like I said, we can get Edelgard up to the boss. I think that's what we'll try to do. And then... And then all we need to do is just survive one turn, and then I think we're good. So yeah, this gets all three of these units. Byleth, Dorothea, and Linhart all get hit by the thing. Move Ferdinand, not Fernand, or Fernando. And then now they can all move up super far. So we can move Linhart right here. And this is safe for Linhart because if we want to, we can dance for Linhart with Dorothea, move him out of there, and then move Byleth in. Which is all we really need to do. But yeah, we need to just warp Edelgard. We can warp her right here. And then she can move right on next to the boss. And then we can also physic her up with Linhart since he'll be getting another turn with the dance. That'll be able to physic her up, bring her back to full health. And now, she won't really be getting hit by that many units that can hurt her. The sniper will be able to do a decent chunk of damage. And this archer will be able to do some damage with poison strike. But these brawlers will do nothing, so she'll just be taking a few poison strikes. And then she'll have to take a hit from... some hits from these guys, I guess. Although... 92 accuracy. Why does it have that much accuracy? Her avoidance is really low. Why? Empire Paviscal lowers it by 10, but it should still be higher than what it is. With how much speed she has and the fact that she's using a sword. Well, in that case, that's a lot of damage. And we might have to do something else. Although we can attack with Blaze. That is something we can do. So she won't have to take a hit from the boss. Okay, she won't have to take a hit from the boss. It's just these guys and the archers. Although this guy actually won't be able to reach Edelgard if we put her up here. So it would only be this archer and this archer. So we might actually be able to do this. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we keep the iron sword equipped. What if we unequip the silver shield? That would be a bad idea, right? But maybe not, because that would give us 4 less weight. We can just undo this if we want to. Puts us our attack speed at 19. Oh, and that's just enough not to get doubled by these guys. So we actually want to do that because now these guys will only be able to do 24 damage to us. This guy does 4 plus poison strike. This guy does 4 plus poison strike. So that's like 32 damage, 32 normal damage plus poison strike, which should be about 16 plus 24 plus... So 32. We might need a dodge or something, but I think we can do this. We might need a dodge or to convince that one archer to go for someone else, but we might be able to do this. But we need to use Blaze first, because we can't take a hit from this boss and live on the next turn. We could take a hit from him and live normally, but... Or I guess he still gets to attack us. That's right, I guess. I didn't consider... Whatever, but he only does 4. Like I said, all we really need is to dodge one of the archers or convince one of the archers not to attack her. So basically, we just need to convince this guy to go after someone else. And then we should have the win. So, but we want to dance for Linhart here real quick. Speed this up.
Helpful.
We want to dance for him so we can get him out of harm's way. Put him like here. We need him to be able to physic up Edelgard though. So we can't put him too far away. We just need him far enough away that he's not in any real danger. And this should be fine. Then even if that archer goes for him, which I don't even know if it can, we should be fine. I don't even think it could Well, he could reach him right now, but if we put Byleth here, we'd be fine. Also, Linhardt lives anyway. So we might actually want to leave Linhardt as an option for this guy to attack. But then other than that, we just need Byleth basically to come in here and take some hits. So as long as we keep the rapier equipped, I don't think we are in too bad of a position, because we're super fast with the rapier, and we should be good to go. All right. Yeah, because I don't think enough of them can attack. Oh, pass. This is fine, though, because we can put Alois here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't attack Alois right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get into the village either. So we can put Alois here. Then he has to go for Alois. Alois can take a hit. He can take a hit from this assassin. 32 times 2. Yeah, that's 24 damage. He can take it for sure. And now we can even rally Linhardt just for the heck of it to give him some extra luck. Make sure he doesn't get crit, I guess. And if everything goes according to... Oh my gosh, you had to spawn. That still might be fine. Oh, that guy restored 20 HP. That's fine, though. Also, nice hit, Alois. Doesn't matter if he restores that much HP, because we can still kill him the next turn. All we have to do is have Edelgard survive. That guy spawning right there, that assassin who just spawned, that is a huge issue. Because we were just fine. We actually had this in the bag, but now he decided to spawn. So the only way we win this is if Edelgard doesn't get attacked by both of those Wyvern Riders, or if she does, she needs to dodge one. And that just saved her. This pirate just saved her. Because now she can't get attacked by more than one Wyvern Rider. So the movement order just saved her. She can't get attacked by more than one Wyvern Rider unless she kills him, but she won't. And now she can't get hit by anything else, I don't think. I don't think anything else can hit her. Unless that guy had a short axe, but he doesn't. And it's our turn. And
the town is under attack. We have to move quickly.
I understand that, Shamir. In fact, if you would have just done a little bit more, we would have been fine. But we are looking good. We can win this turn, I think. I'm almost positive we can win this turn. So Edelgard basically survived absolutely everything she possibly could have had thrown at her. But now, as long as we use, let's see. Yeah, Monster Breaker is a 91% chance to hit and kill. And we have Turn Wheel, or Divine Pulse. Gosh, I keep calling it Turn Wheel, but it's Divine Pulse. So essentially, we win. Yeah, we win 100% of the time. There's absolutely nothing that could possibly happen to make us lose this map now, because we have so many opportunities to alter the way for Edelgard to attack the boss. Even if we miss, we have, oh my gosh, we have 10 charges? Wait, what? Wait, what? We got more when we merged with Sothis? I didn't even recognize that. Do we have a total of 12 now? My gosh. Okay, we are never losing ever again. I'm just kidding. We could still find a way to lose, I'm sure. But my point is, we've won this map, and now the only thing we really need to do is just make sure we get as much experience as possible. So, in fact, I'm going to have Ferdinand get a kill because he gets actually some pretty decent experience. And he's not a super high level, so he should get some decent experience. That's still not that much, but that's okay. It's decent. But now we can have Byleth come over here and recover Ferdinand, and this should be a decent amount of experience. Yes, and it's even a level up. That's why I wanted to do that. Magic Charm. Not the greatest. I really would have preferred some strength, maybe some speed. Especially so that we can beat that dang... What's it called? The Proper Conduct Tournament. I really want to beat that. So another point or two of strength would have been huge. Another point or two of strength would be huge. Or even defense, really. I mean, magic's okay. Honestly, our magic's getting close to our strength. Soon we're going to be able to do some huge damage with our magic attacks. Especially once we get stronger magic, because right now we only have fire and thunder, which aren't that strong. I mean, and we also have Nosferatu, which is even weaker. But once our Reason gets leveled up a bit higher, because it's already almost C rank, and our Faith's almost B rank. So once we get some stronger offensive magic, we will be set. And like and basically what am I trying to say? Since like action magic, I guess, or action things, I don't know. Dancing and magic use gives more experience than does actually killing these guys at this point because of our level. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say basically. So with a lot of these units, I just want to heal to get experience, and then with Byleth, because I want to level up Reason, I'm just going to work towards that by throwing a ball of fire at one of these guys, really just so we can get closer to leveling up our Reason. It looks like we only need to use 4 more. We only need to attack with Reason magic or black magic, black magic. Yeah, we only need to attack with it 4 more times, and then we should be able to level it up. So that we should be able to get that done in our next paralogue when we're not trying to win in a super short period of time. Yeah, we can get Alois another kill, not that it really matters because he's not getting much experience, but I guess he levels up his battalion. It's an extra point of avoidance, I guess. And then I think that's about it. Yeah, these 3 don't really have anything they need to do. So now all we need to do is land this one final hit with Edelgard, and she might even get a level up because, yeah, I think she will get a level up actually, because bosses usually give a lot of experience no matter what. So a level up for Byleth and a level up for Edelgard on this map really isn't too bad. Yeah, we can actually use Monster Breaker with the Steel Axe. It's less accurate, but like I said, we have 10 Divine Pulses, so if we miss, we can just try again with the Steel or Silver Axe or something. But this should work. Crest of Flames, and he's dead. We've done it. We have successfully gotten our revenge, and also that really wasn't that much experience, but it was just enough for a level up.
It's a long road yet.
That was a level up with a decent amount of stats that was also not that great. Dexterity, Luck, Resistance, Charm. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, I'll take it, of course, but it could have been better. Yeah, Byleth and Edelgard really didn't get that great of level ups. And then Hanneman over here gets magic and resistance. Hanneman is showing how it's done. In any case, we've done it. We've beaten the paralogue. We did it in a relatively quick amount of time. At least based on how long these paralogues usually take us anyway. And we successfully protected the town. There was only a Wyvern Rider in there for 2 turns, so we should still get a majority of the loot, maybe not all of it. But we should be getting quite a bit of it. And yeah, level up for Byleth, level up for Edelgard. I mean, they really didn't do much with the level ups, but you know, not too bad. We made out pretty well.
That's over with. They were a lot more trouble than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of were, but it's a good thing we came back here with busted units and much better stats. Because yeah, this map really isn't that bad if you have the means to get to the boss quickly, but it becomes a huge problem if you just get swamped with endless reinforcements. That's really the only reason why it was such a big issue the first time. But now that we have warp magic and units with much better stats, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I still can't believe Edelgard bulked all those hits though. That was pretty insane. But yeah.
Thank you so much. Here's your reward. Please take it.
This revenge feels sweet. Alright, we are finally going to be done with this. We get a large bullion. Ooh! That should be like 5,000 gold or something. A Seraph Robe. That's really good. Permanently increases max HP by 5. That's like, that's HP plus 5, but you don't have to have it equipped as an ability. Really good. Really good. Those 2 things are really good. We beat it in 4 turns, yeah. It's pretty crazy the things you can do when you have warp magic and stride. Ingrid's motivation is maxed out, renown increased. You successfully completed the paralogue, earned a battalion, Holy Knights of Seiros. Seiros Archers, excellent. We are done. We never have to do that paralogue ever again. And hopefully that was the last time we'll ever have endless reinforcements, but something tells me it probably won't be.
Good gracious, I didn't expect it to become such a large-scale battle.
Yeah, such a large-scale battle. It only took 4 turns, but man. But yeah, no, the original time we took this on, it was a large-scale battle of epic magnitude. We spent probably over 2 times as much time on that battle the last time we attempted it, and we still didn't even win. That's crazy. Like, I think the last time we spent, like, a total of somewhere around, like, 2.5 hours on that battle, on that paralogue we just completed in less than an hour. So it just goes to show, like, how much better our units have gotten over just the course of the last, like, 10 episodes or so. It's pretty crazy if you think about it, actually.
It seems they caused the merchants unnecessary confusion by disguising themselves as Almirans.
We taught the pirates a lesson, though. That should calm them down a bit. I know this was more than you signed up for, but you really saved us.
Yeah, I know. You definitely could not have done this without my students. And the broken strategy of Stride, Warp Magic, and Edelgard. It was an interesting experience. I would say good training, but we really didn't get that much training, so I will just say, yeah, it was an interesting experience.
This can't be how you were expecting your day to go.
No, I kind of was. I knew what I was getting into.
Patient and understanding, just like Captain Gerald. We owe you a token of our appreciation, I think.
Give me something.
Take the reward from the Merchants Association. Share it with your students if you like.
Well, I already assumed I was, especially because both of you are serving under me right now. You're both my units, so I can't accept this. Yes, you can, Byleth. Really? Yes, please.
Take it. We'll collect our reward from the Eastern Church. Besides, Alois could never keep it for himself.
Of course not. We knights serve as the sword and shield of Saint Seiros herself. We pride ourselves on our integrity. We reject all rewards that are not perfectly legitimate.
Well, is this reward not perfectly legitimate?
In other words, he's a coward who would feel guilty and lose sleep over it.
Jeez.
That's also one of his many merits.
Well, there we go. She turned it around.
Shamir, you don't mince words. Though it does seem like you've learned how to show a little respect.
Must have learned that from you.
I don't remember teaching you that. Anyway, Professor, keep the compensation. I'd say you've earned it.
I agree. I've been biding my time for the opportunity to rematch this map, so
Those merchants
I agree.
really needed your help. For all the buying and selling they do, they're not so good at trading blows.
All right, Alois. All right, with those dad jokes.
Get it? Trading blows? They and merchants, they... Oh, forget it.
We have to prepare for our next mission. Until next time, Professor.
Violet's face, he's like, dude, I feel so bad for you right now. He's like, dude, Alois, I feel so bad. So bad that that's your sense of humor. Well, in any case, we beat the paralogue, which is pretty sick. Yeah, no, we only have 1 left. Guys, we only have 1 paralogue left. It's crazy, and we didn't even have any supports from that. It's crazy. We actually only just have this last paralogue, and then we're done with paralogues. It's actually insane. Well, you know what I mean. It's pretty crazy. Not that long ago, we had 6 of them, or 5 of them, I guess. We only had 5 at the most at once, but we had a total of 6 paralogues, and now we're finally going to be doing our last one soon. So I think maybe we'll start this in this episode, at least probably at least see what's going on, do all the story stuff, and then maybe do a few turns in battle just so that we have less to do next episode, since the last paralogue was rather short. So we'll just start this paralogue, get some of it done, and then finish it in the next episode. So, yeah, next paralogue. In Ocean View, Western Church extremists have taken over land sacred to Keyhole, one of the 4 saints. Sedith heads out to rid the area of them, and Flayn insists on going along. Alright. So, yeah, we got one with Sedith and Flayn. Seteth is not one of our units, which means he's going to be absolutely busted. Flane has to come along, which isn't horrible because we can use her rescue magic if we want to. Now, I do remember this map being kind of annoying the first time I went through it, so I don't know if it's still going to be super annoying, but I think we can do pretty much anything at this point, since we have warp magic and
Brother,
stuff.
Please wait.
So I think we can figure it out. Anyway, I guess they have something to do with it. I think Seteth has the crest of Keyhole or something like that. So it does kind of make sense, I guess, that he would want to save that area.
For the last time, Flane, the answer is no.
You are departing for the Rhodos coast, are you not? I must come.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle.
A cemetery?
If you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
But I must. Professor, you have come at just the right time.
Why does everyone else's problems always have to be, or why do everyone else's problems always have to become my problems? Gosh dang it. At least that's probably what Bylas is thinking. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe he's like, hey, opportunity to help people. Awesome. You've come at just the right time. I don't like the sound of that. No, what's going on?
Surely it must be fate that you have appeared at a time of my greatest need.
At a time of your greatest need? There's multiple times where you've had the greatest need? Okay.
My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
Yeah, let me guess. You want me to help him out? Mission?
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force.
So we just helped out the Eastern Church, and now we've got to go fight the Western Church. It's kind of interesting, actually.
With this action, they are no longer merely believers of a different creed. They are a dangerous threat that cannot be ignored. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
Artifacts? That sounds like something I would like to get my hands on.
I too wish to be of use to the church. And I do admit, I am terribly worried about my brother.
He's probably fine. In fact, he's probably got better stats than even myself and Edelgard.
No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come. Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition?
What do you think, Seteth? Why me? Why do I have to
Dare
always do
protect
everything?
you, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us?
Alright, very well, sure.
Wonderful. Let us depart at once.
Alright, let's do this, I guess. I guess I'll help you solve your problems. So I am interested to see what set of stats look like. They should be absolutely busted, considering this is a level 20, or the recommended level for this map is 21. So it should be, their status should be completely busted. And as long as he's got a lance, I'm not too concerned about his accuracy. So let's view the map and zoom out a bit as well. So yeah, Seteth, level 28 with a blessed lance, and yes, he's pretty much about as busted as I was expecting. Maybe not as fast as I would have hoped, as his speed isn't really fantastic or anything, but his attack is absolutely amazing. He's got a blessed lance and an iron lance, a march ring, so extra movement. That's really good. Wish I had that. Vulnerary, what are his abilities? Guardian, adjacent female allies deal 3 extra damage. Oh, that's pretty good. He's got Axe Fair, which means absolutely nothing because we can't give him an axe. Kanto, Lance Prowess, Defiant, Strength. Strength plus 8 when HP is less than or equal to 25%. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, Seteth. You are one swole dude. Okay. Well, yeah, and then there's Flane, who's not that great. But the main question I have is how strong are our enemies? It's like I said, I feel like I remember this map being somewhat annoying the first time I played it. But now that I look at it again, it really doesn't seem like it's that big of a map. And it really doesn't seem that annoying either. There are only 28 units seems like a lot, but like compared to what we've fought before, it's really not a ton. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna need to take down these priests though, as they'll probably be calling in reinforcements or something. The 3 in that corner, and then up here, and then down over here, and then everyone else is just kind of a normal unit. There are 2 assassins over here, nothing really new, we've faced plenty of them. So it looks like the only promoted units are, I guess, those guys, a couple warlocks, bishops. Yeah, I guess there are some promoted units, but nothing I'm too concerned about, especially because these warlocks really aren't going to be able to do much damage to our own magic users, so we can kind of just use them to bait them in. Like, in fact, Linhardt has 31 resilience, so the warlocks would only be doing 1 damage to him. Maybe 2 if they double him, which they probably do. And then he could probably actually do more damage to them than they do to him, which is amazing. Linhardt is pretty ridiculous. And then there's these bishops. But overall, I don't think this map is actually going to be as hard as I think it is, or as I remember it being anyway. But it is time to pick our units. So these 3 have to come, no matter what. And then I guess other than that, we just need to decide on who else we're bringing. So we can bring Shamir, I guess. She does need more experience, especially if we do want to use her full-time, which maybe we do. I don't know, I think Bernadette is the better choice, but I mean, having 2 snipers isn't terrible, especially because maybe I could just have one be a normal dedicated sniper, and then one could be like a bow knight or something, which would be probably what I would make Bernadette into at some point. I do want some magic users, of course. Linhardt's really good just because of his resilience stat, or his resistance stat, anyway. So I think it would be a really good idea to bring him. Then who else? Petra could use some experience. She could use a level up. Who else? We haven't used the net at all yet, actually. Which is kind of sad. But I mean, she isn't really all that. She's kind of like a worse Lysithea. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be using her or not in this playthrough. Yeah, I really don't know that I am. Like, it would be cool to use her and stuff, but like to see the supports with other characters and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Definitely, I mean, what's her resistance? I mean, it's only 17, so she's not, like, taking a ton of hits. Neither is Lysithea, actually. Huh. In fact, like, I mean, I guess just Linhardt makes everyone else look terrible when it comes to resistance. Probably not going to be using Alois full-time either, because he's kind of just like, I don't know, he's kind of like another Caspar, but I've already invested so much into Caspar. Although, I mean, he does have better stats than Caspar, except luck and magic. Although once we get Caspar leveled up 2 more times and get him promoted, I mean, I'm sure he'll be better. But Caspar does have better, like, skill ranks. I mean, honestly, yeah, we could just use Alois if we really wanted to over Caspar. But I'm committed to Caspar at this point, you know? Alois, I mean, he just joined us. And who's to say I can't use both, right? That's what I'll use to justify it. That's how I'll justify it. Okay, well, who else do I want to bring then? Who else do I want to bring? Don't really... I kind of want to bring Annette just because, like, why not, right? But I don't know if that's the greatest idea. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think Annette is really all that great. I mean, maybe she could work as an adjutant, but I just really don't think she's all that. And also, do I even think we're going to be able to do this without Edelgard? I mean, probably. I think we can handle it without Edelgard. So I guess maybe bring Felix and then Ingrid. And let's just double check that this is what I'm okay with bringing as our main units. I mean, everything looks fine. I mean, I would prefer to bring someone other than Linhardt, preferably, but he has the best resilience, so the best resistance, so he's like our go-to to deal with those warlocks. If there weren't any warlocks or super strong magic users in general, I don't think I would be as worried about it, especially because Byleth's got some decent resistance. But I think we just need to. So then the question just becomes, who do I want to bring as adjutants? Probably the units that need to get leveled up. I guess we can bring Annette as an adjutant. And then I'll bring Ferdinand as well, I guess. So who do I think will need the extra help? I guess let's give Ferdinand to Petra. And then let's give Annette to Byleth. Alright, sure. Alright, that'll work, I think. Alright. Well, save our progress. Excuse me. A yawn there. Our weapon situation should still be fine. So I think we'll begin the battle, just sort of scout what's going on, maybe do a turn or two, and then call it for the episode. Alright, victory conditions, rout the enemy, so we can't just kill the boss this time. We have to actually kill everyone on the screen, which hopefully means we won't be seeing any endless reinforcements. That victory condition there kind of tells me that there won't be endless reinforcements. There may be some reinforcements, but I don't think they'll be endless, because that'd be kind of mean to make you have to rout the enemy, or basically kill every single unit, and then having units constantly pile up in addition to what's already on the field.
You heretics who defile our goddess! The sacred coast belongs to us, the Western Church.
What are you talking about, defiling your goddess? I'm literally fused with Sothis. You're standing against me, which means you're actually standing against the will of Sothis herself.
You are the heretics. Be gone from here at once. Silence, dog of the apostates.
Dog.
Prepare to receive our righteous blades.
Jeez. These priests are out for blood.
I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Wait, brother! I shall accompany you!
No, you shall not, Flane. You can't fly, and also you are not, durable, to put it in a nice way. So what Sedith is suggesting is that he retakes the monument, which I believe is this thing. These ruins over here. I believe that's the monument he's talking about. So he... Gosh. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I guess... I don't know. I guess I'm just tired. But yeah, I guess he's suggesting he sends himself over here. Which, I mean, is not a terrible idea, I guess. He'd definitely be able to do some good damage. But I'm just concerned that he's not going to be able to take all these magic attacks. Because his resilience, I don't think was that great. I mean, 16 is not terrible, but like... I mean, I don't know. How would he fare against this guy, for example? I mean, yeah, he'd be able to one-round him and take 9 damage, but this guy has only 25 attack versus this bishop has 41, this warlock has 32, this warlock also has 32. But it's really not a terrible idea, I guess. Especially because Sedith can cross over the water. And then I guess it does make for less other units that the rest of our team has to take on. So I'll definitely consider that as an option. Whew. I can't stop yawning. Guys, send help. Oh, send help. Okay, well. Also, it appears like beach reduces movement. Yeah, it reduces movement except flyers and casters. So what, magic, some mages? So just like how it's always worked.
Stay focused.
Oh, come on, Byleth uses magic. Why is he
I will get the
slowed down? Okay, well, so then Linhardt and Flane can move like normal, and then of course Sedith and Ingrid can also move like normal because they're mounted, or they're on flying units, or mounted on flying animals. Okay. Alright, but that also means that the enemy mages can move like normal too. I do feel like Bernadetta is going to be huge.
Oh no.
Mainly because she can do stuff like this. Although I don't know why that needs to be a Deadeye. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess it is 5 away. I thought it was 4 away. But yeah, she'll be really helpful because she can attack people from super far away. I really can't stop yawning. Gosh, maybe this is a sign that I need to end this soon. I mean, I already know I'm going to end it soon, but maybe even sooner than I was already anticipating. I don't know, maybe we could just call it here. I mean, we've kind of scouted and seen some things. Yeah, you know, we'll do the first turn. At least get an idea of what I want to do. Okay, so there's a... Okay, so... Actually, let's turn this guy off. So, the mages... These two mages can get the outside corners of these, essentially, these areas. So what I'm thinking is we should probably bait them in first. They've got 22 attack speed and 25 attack. So it would double Flame, but only do 8 damage to her. So we could use her to... We could use her to draw in one of the units. My gosh, yeah, I really need to hurry up and just finish this. I've never had this issue in any of my other videos before. I've never been yawning this much in a video before. I've probably yawned a couple times in a video, but not like endlessly. Okay, so he's got 19 resilience, so we would need to do a decent amount of damage. I mean, she's got 16 attack. What's it lowered by? Empire Cavalry. Oh, because I forgot to switch it off. Forgot to switch off the battalions. That's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. Unfortunate. Okay, so 7 damage. Alright, it's fine. We can make it work. I don't think we need to reset because of that. At least just not just yet. Anyway. But it is kind of unfortunate. So, what about this guy? What about this mage? 22 attack speed. Is there any way we could use like Shamir? Or Bernadetta or something? I mean, they don't have that great of resilience. They both have 8. We could actually bait them in with Byleth, and I think that might not be a bad idea at all because we need to build up his... black magic skill. So I think I'll do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I apologize. I can't stop yawning. Alright. Well, it's Deadeye with the Iron Bow with Bernadetta just because we can. Even if we miss, it's not like it's a huge deal, but we actually land it, which is good. Because once that guy gets here, then we should be able to do more damage to him. These two, how much damage do they do? They have 35 and 39 attack. Silver Sword and Steel Sword, so 35, 39. And they are both incredibly speedy. So they would both double Seteth. So that'd be 20 plus 28, which is 48. So he could actually take a hit from both of these guys if we want him to. And that might not be a bad idea. Just place him like right here. We could also Gambit if we want to. And then we would... but I think we want to save that. So we'll just place him here. Give him... I mean, the Iron Lance gets him up to 26 attack speed. Actually, it means he wouldn't get doubled by this guy. So then he would only take 38 damage, which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong. But it's much better than it could be. So we'll just leave him here with the Iron Lance. Bait these two in. We do have Linhart with Physic. He's got 10 uses. So Seteth does have plenty of opportunity to take hits and still be fine. So I'm not too concerned about that. The others, I will just move sort of more inland.
Ready.
I swear I'm not faking this as a joke or anything. I really just can't stop yawning. Okay. Okay. So yeah, move everyone else sort of inland. Move her out of the way. He can go up next to Byleth. Linhardt can move next to Byleth because I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about Linhardt getting targeted instead of Byleth because I know they'll go for Byleth because they can actually do damage to him, whereas they wouldn't be able to do damage.
Let Mother rest in peace.
You know, let Mother rest in peace. Oh, that must be what Seth was talking about with the graveyard thing. Said Flane's mother must be there. Their mother must be in a grave in the cemetery in this area. Well, in any case, let's go, Flane. Take him on. Pretty much trade equal damage. Similar damage anyway. This guy comes up to Byleth. Byleth actually does more damage to him. Byleth wins that exchange. Alright, these guys are going to go for Seth. Seth dodges an 80-something and then hits a 66. That's pretty great. In fact, Seth hasn't missed anything at all yet, which is awesome. Oh man, he got poisoned. You kidding me? What's the chances of that? Dexterity? I guess that's like a 25% chance. That's not unreasonable. Yeah, that's not unreasonable then. Alright, so I think I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing in this map then. Now that Seth has weakened these two, I'll probably have him fly back in here, get him healed up, and then send him off towards this way, kind of like what he was suggesting to do. Because I do think that will be much faster than trying to have our units trek all the way up to here and then trek all the way over to this guy. Like, especially with how little movement they have, I really don't think that's the best idea. So we can start over here and kill this guy probably pretty soon. And, yeah, we just gotta, slowly and methodically clear everyone out. It's a route the enemy map. I don't think there will be reinforcements, or maybe there'll be reinforcements, but I definitely don't think there'll be endless reinforcements. So I think this map should be pretty chill overall. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. And it's really nice that their assassins have very little movement because we can take on their mages all day. We have plenty of units with high resilience. We just don't have that many units that are super fast and super bulky, which is kind of what you need to take on one of these assassins. I mean, Byleth can take a hit, of course, but that's still 26 damage, so we're basically going to have to try to use Seth to take on a lot of the assassins, or just attack the assassins from range and make sure we don't have to get hit by them. But yeah, I think that is a good time to wrap up today's episode. I think we are fine. I think we made some pretty good progress. I mean, we already finished one paralogue. We started this one. We saw the we got the context of what's going on in the situation. Basically, the Western Church is staging a minor rebellion. They are trying to take over this area of land that is sacred to St. Keyhole, and also apparently contains a cemetery with Flane and Seth's mother. So we joined forces with them, and we are here to basically clear out these Western Church heretics. And then also we did that other paralogue where we just defend the town defend that one town from bandits. But yeah, like I said, I think that's good enough for today. That's probably more progress than that's definitely more progress than we usually make in a single episode. So I'm not feeling too bad about it. In the next episode, we'll finish off this paralogue, and then maybe do a few things around the monastery as we move closer to this month's mission. So yeah, but like I said, that's probably going to do it for me today. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It would really help out the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, that's it for me today. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!